Hello, hello, hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. Okay, so I'm continuing my review on the Gourmia air fryer oven. It's an air fryer, it bakes, it cooks pizza, it's a pizza oven, it's a rotisserie, baker, everything. It's just wonderful, wonderful. 17 functions that it can do. You just push the button on what you're cooking and bingo, it's already preset with the time and everything, and off it goes. So today I'm going to cook for you a pork tenderloin using the air fryer of the Gourmia, and it is in the book. They have a book that tells you what to cook everything on. So under air fryer, I look for pork tenderloin, which is what I'm using, a pork tenderloin. And it says 1 tenderloin, 16 ounces, cut in half, brush with oil, cook on 400 for 20 to 25 minutes. So let's see how that works. They gave us our instructions, our time, everything. All right, let's get started. Why don't I give you the word of the day? The word of the day is sometimes it just takes something new in life to get us excited. It could be a new pair of shoes. It could be a new car. It could be a new word that you heard from someone for the day. It could be just a new you, the way you look at things now. The word new is good. It's exciting, and it is something that gets you pumped up. Okay, that's the word of the day. New. What's new in your life? Okay, let's do it. Okay, so this is our pork tenderloin. It gives you a close-up look. And it says to cut it in half. Okay. So let me do that. I'm cutting it the long way. Okay, it's cut in half. Get something to put it on. Alright, I'm going to use my seasonings. Wash my hands. Okay, I'm going to start with some ginger. Now remember, seasonings is your choice, what you want to use. And some granulated onion. So you see how I have this much granulated onion left? It's time for me to start looking for it again. Don't wait until you run out, because then you're forced to buy any size, any price. I want to get the same size container, and I believe I paid $3.99 or $4.99 for this, and so that was a good price. I want to look for this same container and the same price if possible. So if I look now, I'll have time without any pressure. Okay? A little tip on when you should buy your products. Okay, I'm going to put some paprika on there. And the reason why I buy 16-ounce containers of seasonings is because I don't have to constantly buy seasonings, and that way I can save. It lasts quite a bit of time. Okay, now I want to put some oil on this. So I have some olive oil here, and the instructions said rub some oil on it. So I'm going to put some oil on it. Then I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to rub that oil in, massage it in. Now I'm going to wash my hands and continue my seasoning. Okay, now I'm going to put some garlic and herb seasoning. It says salt-free garlic and herb. Flavor Mate Seasoning is the name of it. Garlic and herb is the flavor. Okay. Now I'm going to turn this over and season the other side with the same seasonings. Ginger. Granulated onion. Paprika. Olive oil. Massage it all in. And now garlic and herb. Okay, now I already put some olive oil on my air fryer rack, air fryer basket. Now I want to sprinkle a little more garlic and herb on this side because when I turned it over I might have lost some of it, some of the seasoning. Okay, that's what we're looking like. You see how big the basket is? Isn't that wonderful? Nice basket. I like it, I like it, I like it. Now, you notice what I was doing? I was pushing in the end part of the pork loin so that it's not it's dripping over onto the pan, not on the side of the walls. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands, wash this counter, and then come back and set that. I'll be right back with you. Okay, our Gourmia air fryer oven booklet said on page 62 for pork tenderloin to cut it in half, brush it with oil, cook it on 400 for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so let's set that. So here's the air fryer button on this side. and we're going to hit on the bottom first. Now we're going to hit air fryer, and we're going to go to 20 minutes on the air fryer, and 400 is the temperature we want. Oops. Okay, so I have 400. I'm doing 20 minutes instead of 25 because I feel that that might be sufficient. If not, I'll do another 5 minutes. So the bottom right arrow, you're going to hit start. Oh wait, I forgot about the So we got to wait, take this out, let this preheat up. I got to remember the air fryer side does a preheat. So I'm taking this out until the preheat says cook, then I'll put this in, and then we'll start our time. Okay? Alright, that was a little lesson for me. I forget about the preheat. Of course, this is also my first time actually cooking. I just read the book. Alright, so we'll be back when that preheat stops, which I think that might be 2 or 3 minutes maybe even 5, who knows. We'll see. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, now when you set the time, it goes to preset. So I already put it on and it already went to preset, and then it said add food. So I cut it off, so I want to see if I have to wait for it to preheat again. I'm hitting air fryer. We want it on 400 and for 20 minutes. Okay, so let's see if it's gonna go to, I'm gonna hit start to preheat again. Yes, it does. So it doesn't recognize that it just heated up to preheat when I did it a few minutes ago. Interesting. Let's see how long it takes to heat up since it was already hot. And normally I brush my pans with olive oil. I did that, and it seemed like I seen that wasn't a good idea. Oh no, it didn't take that long, a minute. Okay, so it says add food right here. So it does recognize that it was already pre-hot. Okay, I'm going to put the pork tenderloin in. So shut the right door first, remember. So remember, we're doing the air fryer on 400 minutes for, 400 temperature for 20 minutes. And this is according to the Gourmia book. So let's see. And I do have the bake pan underneath it, underneath the air fryer basket, to catch any drippings. And that may be a good idea or may not. I think it may not, but we'll see. I just didn't want the drippings to drip down on the element. We'll see how this goes. We'll be back. Hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play. Okay, so I'm continuing with the Gourmia air fryer oven review. So what I did so far is I have a pork tenderloin, and I'm going by the Gourmia book, recipe book, and it says for pork tenderloin to cut the pork loin in half, season it, put your oil, rub oil on it, and cook it on 400 degrees for 20 minutes. So what I've done so far is I set the time for the 400, the time for 20 minutes for the temperature for 400, and it went to preset. That means it's got to preheat up. So I waited until it preheated up, and then it said add food. So I put the pork tenderloin in the air fryer basket, and that's what's going on now. Okay, so let me bring you in at this point. And the seasonings I put on it is ginger seasoning, granulated onion, paprika, garlic, and herb. So let's continue on now that it's cooking to show you. So it has 14 minutes left, so you can see it's been cooking for, I don't know, less than about 6 minutes. And I have the air fryer the pork tenderloin in the air fryer basket, and I have the baking pan underneath it to catch the drippings. Okay, so we're going to see how that works. That may work, it may not work. Maybe I need not to have the dripping pan underneath, but I'm trying to protect the bottom part of the elements, but we'll see. We'll see how this works. Now it does recommend in the book that you turn your products over when you cook it. So, you know, a lot of air fryers do not say turn, it says shake up, or it doesn't say anything at all. This one did say to turn it over. So I'll be doing that when it gets on 10 minutes. I like it, this Gourmia so far, and some things that I think that they should have added was maybe a light, because as you can see, I can see through to the meat, but it would have been nice if it was a little brighter for me to clearly see. But I guess you can't have it all, right? Well, why not? Why can't you have it all? Okay. You know, I went to Bed Bath & Beyond to get a new air fryer, and the prices were from $400 on down. It was really hard to make a decision. My problem with most of them was the window in which you could put the food in was very, very small, and I just felt that that was a tight space to cook in. I like a bigger space so I can really see the product, move it around, have easy to go in and out, and that sort of thing. Okay, we got about 1 minute and 52 seconds to turn this pork tenderloin over. Okay, we're almost down to 10 minutes. Okay, now the start button is also the pause button, so I'm going to hit the pause button. That's what we're looking like so far. Okay, I'm going to hit the pause again to release it. And it continues to where it left off. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to clean that up. Now the time recommendation was 20 to 25 minutes. So I put it on 20 minutes to give that a good test first. Okay, we have 8 minutes left. I like the idea of the doors and them calling it French doors. I think that's cute. Comment and let me know if you like it. And also any of your other comments on how you feel about the Gourmia so far. So if you check out the first video that I did on it, I cooked some toast and bagel. And that was pretty cool. I think the toast was about 3 minutes and the bagel was 5 minutes preset already. You just I just hit the toast symbol and the bagel symbol, and that's it, and it did its thing. So we have 7 minutes left. And I have my thermometer here, so I'll be checking the temperature. Okay, we have 4 minutes, about 4 minutes, 35 seconds left. Three minutes, 55 seconds left. We're almost there. It's looking good. Two minutes, 17 seconds left. One minute, 32 seconds left, guys. Thirty-three seconds left. Okay, it says end. It has stopped. So let's see. Okay, so we want our temperature to be around 150 to 155. Let's see. Okay, I have my thermometer. I'm going to go right into the middle. Okay, we're over 157. We are good. Done. And that took 20 minutes. Let me let you see. 20 minutes in the air fryer on 400 temperature. How about that, huh? Another view. Nice. Okay, so we have successfully cooked pork tenderloin in the air fryer. It was interesting how they said to cut it in half. So they were ensuring that if you cut it in half, oh, let me cut this off. When you cut it off, you're going to still hear the fan going for a little while, maybe 10 minutes, and then it'll cut off. So you see someone have figured out how to cook in the air fryer to ensure that when they give you a time that is accurate, and they did that by telling you to cut it in half. Very interesting. I like that. Okay, so let me give you a piece of word of advice at the end. I'm going to taste it too. Oh yes, I am. So let me give you a word. A word is the word of the day. Why don't I do that? The word of the day is, I like the idea that they said to cut it in half for two reasons. One, for them to be accurate on the time and how long it takes to cook and to make sure it's cooked properly. And two, I like it because that really multiplies the amount of food that you can give out. Because when you cut it in half, then you can make more slices out of each half, versus if it was whole, you could only have a limited amount of slices on that one half, on that one piece. See what I'm saying? So it doubles your quantity to serve more, to give more. How about that, huh? Another little trick word of the day. Cut your food in half. Because we need to save on food nowadays because of the expensive prices that we're meeting with at the market. Okay? Alright, so let me taste it, shall I? Okay. I cut a piece in half so you can see the inside. Okay? And now let me take a taste. Tender. Very tasty. Okay, so now you know how to cook your pork tenderloin in the air fryer oven. The Gourmia air fryer oven. How about that? Okay, see you next time. Thanks.